One of the mortalities of the COVID times is good old common sense. Along with the COVID mortalities, common sense has long back expired. Look at what's happening in this country at this point of time. We are one of the countries to lock down entirely for a sizable amount of time. And currently we are probably the worst affected country in the world, in spite of the lockdown. Many countries which did not lock down have actually recovered almost fully from COVID. What does it tell us? Lockdown is never a solution to handle this pandemic or any pandemic for that matter. Why? Because you cannot lock down people's lives. People have to go around. Commerce, trade, and industry has to happen. People have to find sustenance. People have to find livelihood. So if you lock down, what will happen is you may have to relax the lockdown to permit people to sustain themselves. And the relaxation would actually worsen the situation. See, we have been thinking of herd immunity and things like that. See, the earlier the exposure of the vast majority of the population to the pandemic causing virus in a mild manner, the faster the herd immunity development. In other words, we got to do and take all measures to reduce substantial exposure to the pandemic causing virus. That is, we got to wear masks, we got to sanitize, we got to keep social distance, all fine. But then mild or medium exposure of people who have a strong immunity and not much comorbidity may lead to faster development of herd immunity. At the same time, we should make sure that people who are susceptible, that is, those with comorbidities, those with advanced age, those with immunodeficiencies, are not exposed to the virus. So now, though this might look like a hindsight, still, it would help in the next breakout of epidemics of similar kind. What is required is not quarantine, but reverse quarantine. I repeat, what is required is not quarantine, but reverse quarantine. People who are susceptible due to age, immunodeficiency, or comorbidities are to be quarantined. And we need to take all possible precautionary preventive measures like social distancing, like wearing a mask, sanitizing, etc. No doubt. But then locking down is disastrous and suicidal, as India has realized. So my suggestion for the future pandemic scenario is a reverse quarantine of susceptible people, the elderly, the very young, the immunodeficient, and those with comorbidities. All possible precautions like mask, sanitization, social distancing, whatever, but never ever lockdown. Thank you very much.